1969, 1970, was the height of the Vietnam War. And also, you might say, right the middle of the Nixon administration. You probably guessed from my music anyway, I was not a Republican. I had started to actually feel, I hate to say it, but even though I'm very much an American, I love our country, I think we would all probably say that, I was starting to become ashamed of our government. I felt that the government didn't actually represent me or people like me anymore, and I wrote this song, feeling that way. Long as I remember, the rain been coming down, clouds of mist drip pouring, confusion on the ground. Couldn't been through the ages, trying to find the sun. And I wonder, still I wonder, who stopped the rain? I went down Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm. Caught up in the fable, I watched the tower grow. 5-year plans and new deals, wrapped in gold and chains. And I wonder, still I wonder, who stopped the rain? Singers playing, how we cheered for more. Crowded rush together, trying to keep warm. Still the rain kept falling, falling on my ears. And I wonder, still I wonder, who stopped the rain? When my band, Creedence Clearwater, was just starting to come up the ladder, we played at a place in San Francisco called the Avalon. It was kind of the competitor of the Fillmore. But we weren't even, you might say, we hadn't even risen high enough to be noticed by the Fillmore yet. So we were the opening act among probably 5 different acts at the Avalon, which meant they all got to do their sound check and go home. And we were the bottom of the totem poles, so we were the very last people to do our sound check, and we were doing it like 10 minutes before they opened the doors and let everybody in. So in other words, we got the least time. We were treated like the idiot cousin from the country, you know. So we were doing our sound check, and something was going on the stage, and I decided to take this opportunity to try out a song on the band, or more try out a feeling. So I started doing that, and everybody, you know, and I started hitting my swamp chord like that, and I was screaming out these nonsensical vowels. I just kind of, you know, and I was rocking and rolling. I'm going on for about 3 minutes, and finally the sound guy or the stage manager guy, he just came over and unplugged my guitar. He just said, "You got to stop now, we're going to let the people in." And he says, you know, this was like one of those challenges in life, and he said, "And besides, you guys aren't going anywhere anyway." Yeah, I mean, he really said it, and it was, you know, most people might have taken that and, you know, oh. But I looked at him right in the eye, because I was 22 years old and full of vinegar, and I looked at him and said, "Listen, Buster, you give me 1 year, and then I'll show you." And I like stared him down just like Clint Eastwood, you know, it's kind of just like that. And anyway, this was what we were playing that night. Thank you so much. As I was growing up in El Cerrito, there was a pharmacy up at the end of our street, a drugstore, with a sit-down fountain, you know what those things are. And you could get a cherry cola and, you know, other soda-type drinks, and one of them was called Green River. And what that was this green syrup stuff in a bottle. And it said Green River, and there was a picture of a creek, land on either side, and a sun at the end, very much like Sun Records label used to look. Anyway, I think I was about 8 years old when I first took notice of that label, Green River. And I actually said to myself way back then, boy, you know, that'd be a good name for a song.